is going on, guys? SelvsLeaderCarson here. I'm back playing more Game of Thrones, my favorite TV show made into a video game. So let's get this show back on the road. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, it's like it's melting at my feet with joy. And I'm like, oh, I love you. I may have to play this more than once just to see what the other decisions are. I may have to actually do that. Okay, so let's get back to my story. I'm still playing this blind, making my decisions based on my choices, what I feel is best morally, what's better for the greater good, or what will play out good for my end. So let's do this. Okay, Asher. And this is a high garden broth.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Lady Marjorie. I'd marry
It
that.
once belonged to Lady Olenna.
The Queen of Thorns. The Queen of Thorns. Unfinished letter. I will look at it. Would it be right to read it? Why not?
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Oh, that's sad. She'll never get to see her dad again. Ironwood tree. Iron from ice.
Even made this for me.
She misses her family, obviously, and I respect her decision for that. But she's with the Tyrells for now, so she can at least be safe. If you kill a handmaiden from the Tyrells, you're going to anger the Tyrells, and you're going to be in big trouble. The Tyrells...
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Okay, she is
I
hot.
hope to see them all someday.
She is super hot. Roderick is dead, first off. And secondly, before we look at the window, let me pause the game. You're safe. I tried to explain this earlier about King's Landing. You are safe in King's Landing, but you are not safe in King's Landing. You could die in King's Landing because it's not a really good place. It's a bad place. But if you have powerful people that are your friends or around you, there's a good chance you're not going to die. But because this girl, her name's Mira Forrester, is the handmaiden to Marjorie Tyrell, who plays a big role in the show and in the books, from what I heard. I haven't read the book, sorry, I just don't know. I know only the show. She plays a big role. She actually is protected by the Tyrells, and the Tyrells in the show and in the books, they seem like they're the more powerful house at this point of the show, at this point of the entire thing. So I'm kind of glad she's under the Tyrell protection.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It is. It's not raining, I'll tell you that. Okay, so what now, woman? Do you just... a letter from Mother. Uh-oh. This is not going to be good.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Uh-oh. Please be Lady Marjorie. Please be Lady Marjorie. Please be Lady Marjorie. Please be Lady Marjorie. She is super hot, even in the show and even in the books, as the books describe her.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Let him in. I'll let him in.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Lady Marjorie would let the boy in. What is it?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'd rather not say. He could be a spy.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
He could be a spy for Varys.
Please hurry
the
if you
spider.
can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie?
I do.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
We are good friends because we're girlfriends.
I saw Lady
We're
Marjorie
like
just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Oh God, no, not the Queen.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you...
You were eavesdropping?
Yeah, you were eavesdropping,
No,
first off.
not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Uh-oh. This is not good, folks.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble.
You're a spy for Varys, obviously.
Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
You work for the Spider. You obviously do. If you don't, you work...
Good night, milady.
If you don't, you work for Cersei. You don't ever trust a lot of people in King's Landing because there are spy networks everywhere in that city. Marjorie!
Lady Marjorie.
I love...
You're early.
I'm joking. She's not
I was
my love.
hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Oh, that's her actual
There's
voice.
something we must discuss.
Oh my god. Time out, folks. That is actually her. The character, the actress who plays Marjorie in the show, that's actually her voice, so that could be her. Oh my god, this would be really good if it is her. I'm hoping Tyrion, Cersei, and all the other characters are in here. If they are, Peter Dinklage, I would love you for that, but I don't know if he is. But Marjorie in the show is amazing. Even in the show, she's amazing. You really sympathize for her. She's cunning, but she's very kind-hearted. So I'd like people like that. If you have looks, wits, and you got cunning, I love you. All right, so let's focus. Sorry, no time for pausing moments. Focus time. Lady Marjorie, she is super
From the
nice.
day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden.
Aw,
A dear friend, in fact.
thank you.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together.
She has
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
She would make a great queen.
To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Uh-oh.
She was very pleased with herself.
Why would she do that? Yeah,
Her
she's a...
face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort for what I don't know, but
She could be a spy
she's
for all
waiting
I
for us
know.
now, and
The
I
other
promised
girl.
I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
Pause just for a minute. Two things. One, I think that girl could possibly be a spy. Remember what I said earlier. Do not trust any people in King's Landing. They have spy networks from Varys, the eunuch. If you don't want to know what a eunuch is, go look it up. It's hard to explain, or I'd rather not explain it here because I'm on a time limit. I'll explain it in the last videos, everything I can. Or in the future video that I'll make. And secondly, Cersei is a bitch. Do not like her. If you like her because you sympathize for her trying to hold on to power, then by all means, it's your opinion. But I do not like that bitch. Cersei is a bitch. The actress, great actress for playing her. The character, evil, conniving, power hungry, but incapable of holding power, obviously. Marjorie is the true queen. She's kind, she's cunning, and she knows how to play the game. And she would make a great queen because you'll see why if you saw the show. If you watch the show or read the books. Okay.
I cannot afford any conflict
I'll
with
do as you
Cersei
ask.
with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I will.
I knew I could trust you.
Marjorie's...
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Marjorie is part of House Tyrell, and the Tyrells...
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
And House Tyrell is one of the most powerful houses out there, so obviously I'm under her protection, so I have to make things good for her. And I really have to... Ah, crap. Gold cloaks.
You'll be fine. I know you will.
As
You
long
may
as...
feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay. Uh-oh. She's
Good
ready.
luck.
If I'm under the protection of the Tyrells, then I'm pretty much safe. You don't want to anger the Tyrells. They're a very powerful house in this time of the show. So the Lannisters have to play. I have to play good. Make sure the Lannisters are happy, and the Tyrells are getting power. It's hard for me to explain. Peter Dinklage.
You can do this.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Now, there's gold cloaks everywhere, so I have to be on my best behavior. The gold cloaks are like the city watchmen of King's Landing. Peter
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you?
It is Peter Dinklage. Oh my God, I love you, Peter Dinklage, for voice acting this. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I need to give you a high five one day and just say you are the man. Literally.
Looking lovely this evening.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Tyrion Lannister, I love you. The imp.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Yes. Hello. Kneel before her.
Your Grace.
Oh,
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Bitch.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh Christ.
I want to hear from the girl.
That is the voice actress that is the voice actress who plays Cersei in the show too. So I'm amazed they're getting the whole cast to sign up and do this. I'm hoping they're there, so I'm going to see the credits. We'll see, folks.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is
The
he?
one true.
She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which.
Oh.
The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
They were our wardens.
They were the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good. And she would have us believe she didn't know which king she served.
Serve King Joffrey.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose
Yes.
Bolton?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Yes.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be
Bitch.
unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, anything.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
She's a bitch.
I see.
God, you are a bitch, woman. I hate that
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks,
Yeah.
wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
He does
It
make a
raises
good
an
point.
interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war?
No.
Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false
Renly.
assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, you.
Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't. I'm sure she regrets. She followed her own
She
way.
was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Bitch.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. this city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
I'm trying my best,
Pretending to be
Marjorie.
something they're not.
I'm trying, but this
Who knows
bitch is
what lurks
evil.
within their hearts. You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Okay, God.
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I would serve the king.
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Ooh!
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Oh, Christ.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'm sorry, Marjorie.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you,
These
Lord.
would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady
Yes,
Marjorie.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences.
Okay.
She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them.
Nice.
We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you.
Wow.
And your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Yes, I am.
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Tyrion is an honorable guy. He will
I'll
look
consider
out
it.
for you if you look out for him.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Is Sansa in this?
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And if you're not prepared, folks, you will get eaten alive. I tried my best. I didn't know what to say exactly. I was getting attacked by that evil, bitchy woman. I probably screwed myself over. She's gonna get angry at me.
Mira, I was worried.
Oh god. Hi, woman.
How
Are
was
you a
it?
spy? Please tell me you're not a spy.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went.
It's more than a little
I'd rather.
intimidating.
It went well.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
She is difficult.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back.
Are we gonna see
here
the...
with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Okay.
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what? It's true.
Nice. I feel a little girly here, folks.
Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
The Red Viper.
I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Oh, okay, let me answer this.
He is quite handsome.
Okay, pause. wow, that was such a bitchy move on Cersei. I tried to answer what I said, the one true king. Which king, exactly? No, I love you so much. Wait, not her, that way. No, I love you so much, Tyrion. I'm so surprised they got the actors to voice act in these characters. It's just such an honor. But honestly, this game is getting really good, and I'm loving every single minute of it, guys. I feel a little girly here. I gotta play as a woman, but it's whatever. And the reason why I chose to side with Tyrion, and hear me out on this, is Tyrion is a good guy. If you treat him with respect, it's like anybody. If you treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. If you disrespect me, you're gonna regret it later. That's pretty much Tyrion. So I was like, I trust Tyrion, and he is the Master of Coin, and Master of Coin is pretty much the treasurer, so he has to handle that power. He has all the power, not Cersei. So that's why Cersei thinks she has the power, but she doesn't. Just because she's Queen Regent doesn't mean she has all the power. She wants all the power, but she's even if she does get it, she's very incapable. But let's get back to this. I hope they show the purple wedding on this. If they do, thank you! Thank you! Thank you, game creators. Alright, so focus. No time for that. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Stay cool, and stay awesome. Bye-bye!